welcome back to our channel, guys. If you're new here, we're Richie, Laura, Frankie and Freddie.
This week you join us as we get the ferry over to Corfu and also meet up with Laura's parents.
We hope you enjoy it.
So it hasn't been the easiest ferry to board so far. It's very hot, there's a lot of people. I don't think many people really have a clue what's going on. Laura went and bought our tickets earlier. They come to about €109, which is cheaper than what they originally told us. But she paid the money because that's what they asked for. And then as we're boarding the ferry, they've just run down saying we haven't paid enough. So she's got to go back up and pay another €80. So yeah, we're on the ferry and everyone is just waiting on Laura now. It's been a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. And here she is.
What, I'm going to miss me boat?
They started packing the ramp up.
I don't think I've ever run so fast to get back in time. I thought my family was going to be going without me.
Oh, what a drama that was.
And chill.
There's Big Kev.
So we're talking in the van because out there it's blowing an absolute hoolie as we go over to Corfu, and I think they're letting us, you're supposed to go up onto top deck, but I think because we've got a dog and a rabbit, they're letting us stay in the van with him. And yeah, so the pets are doing really well. Country number 14 for them as well. As I say before, like with the pet passports, we got off all of that before we come to France from the beginning. Then we got the passport done in Spain for Luna. But since then we have not showed the dog passport or anything to do with the rabbit since we've been out here at all. Oh, he's not escaping. He's gone off. So we'll just recap for the prices if anyone hasn't seen it from the last week's video. It was €140 for the van. The height limit is 3.40, so we just got under it. And the kids' prices were €10 and the adult prices were €20, so not bad pricing really.
So getting off the ferry is absolute chaos. People everywhere, huge queues. It's like being in an airport or something. Everyone's hot and bothered, getting stressed. I just can't wait to get through the office and get back in Kev now. We are done. Dramas, dramas, dramas. Let's get out of here. I need a swim and a beer.
And a park up.
Woo!
Thank God for that. We're all done. Now we can chill. We've just got to go and find a SIM card somewhere and then we can go and find our park up. So after being in the Balkans for the last 3 months and coming over to Corfu, we have now found a supermarket that has English stuff, and it's like being back at home all of a sudden. I'm loving it. We've got the cathedral cheese, we've got bacon, which we've missed, Heinz beans, which we haven't even been able to get any beans in any of the Balkan countries. So I'm in my element today.
And this is the shop. We managed to get a lot of goodies that we've been wanting for ages and haven't been able to get anywhere else. Very, very expensive. About £100 for not a great deal, to be honest, but it's well worth it.
Maybe someday when I've grown older, I can see it all clear from above, looking back on it all. Maybe I can see what was broken. Ooh, but it's a lonely...
So how's this for a spot? Our second park up in Corfu and we're absolutely loving it. This is a real beautiful beach here, proper turquoise water. We got the boys some new snorkels today, some of the full face ones, so they've barely got out of the water today, snorkeling everywhere, which is good. And we're also on the same beach that we come to 10 years ago for mine and Laura's honeymoon. We only had Frankie at the time and he come with us, but Corfu's the only country that our boys, that Frankie's been to that Freddie hasn't. So it's been nice that they've both been to the same countries now. Really good spot here, it's lovely.
This rabbit is not like a normal rabbit, it's like our dog. When you sit and eat muesli and he's trying to get my muesli out of my bowl.
It was eating a carbonara yesterday.
He's a well-travelled rabbit.
I thought I'd talk about the heat. While we're having a beach day, I thought I'd explain what it's like. There's no sugarcoating it. It is very, very hot. I think it's been about 34 degrees the past few days. So it's almost unbearable. But I think where we have the decking on the van roof, I think that helps a lot because it sort of protects the roof a little bit so the sun is not beaming directly on the roof, so the van is surprisingly cool. But it gets to night time and it's such a relief for us all. The way we keep the dog cool is like this. And as you can imagine, that's the way we keep cool as well. Inside the van, not only does the decking keep the sun from beaming on the roof, we actually have quite a nice breeze. We keep the side door open and the back doors open. So yeah, it's surprisingly cool in the van. It's not too bad. We don't need to find shady spots, luckily, which is also good for keeping our batteries topped up as well. We haven't had no problems with our batteries since we left the UK. We haven't had to plug into an electric hookup at all. No, it's been a perfect little setup really. Now it's time for the boys' PE lesson. Some water aerobics. This is Laura's favourite. Whenever we've been on holiday in the past all inclusive, she's always the first one for water aerobics. Another main thing that helps to keep the van cool is that screen protector. So good, it honestly keeps the sun out, and it's surprising how much warmer the van gets without that on there. So yeah, anything to keep the sun out the windows, you've got to do.
So when we was in the Balkans, we were getting the SIM cards for that country. So when we was in Albania, we was getting an Albanian SIM. Since we've come back into Europe again, usage on our SIM cards from back at home work. So we've been putting them into our data box and using that. But it is a lot slower. I think when you use the country SIM that you're in, the internet's a lot quicker. So we've come out this evening because once again, the boys has got an update on their Fortnite switch. So they're going to sit here, have an ice cream. Richie's ordered a beer, and we're just going to chill out and wait for their update to be done.
So throughout the past 3 months in the Balkans, I haven't had one draft beer. It's all been bottled beer. Now, finally got myself a mega pint. Been looking forward to this. Cheers. So we didn't actually get the Fortnite updates done. Believe it or not, they actually ran out of battery before they had a chance to finish. So we ended up coming back to the van. Boys are going to wait till tomorrow and we'll go somewhere else to get that done. But now we're back, I thought I'd show you. This is what a van life is about. They're in the sea, skinny dipping on their little bodyboards and just loving life. Morning.
Morning.
So the day has arrived again that Laura's been looking forward to. Looking at the way she's dressed, I think she's got a doubles tennis match today. No.
You dress fancy when you're going out places.
Her parents have come to see us again, and also her uncle and auntie.
Super excited. Weather's gone a bit air. It's all right for us because we've been stuck in it for the last 3 months of it being so hot. So we're actually quite enjoying it. But for people visiting, you'd probably be a bit gutted.
We have actually seen our parents already yesterday, I think it was. But today we are going to spend a day at the hotel with them.
I can't wait. And we can have breakfast and we can have lunch, dinner. I'm super excited to just get in there and eat.
Swimming,
pool. It would just be like a bit of a touristy day. But for being in a van consistently since we've left, it would just be nice to just have a bit of a break away from Kev.
Yeah, it's going to be a well-needed one, to be honest. It's going to be quite nice in the hotel today. All-inclusive as well, so no doubt we'll be making the most of that.
Poor Kev's got a day on his own.
So we actually left the coast yesterday and drove inland, or it's not much inland. We were in Corfu. It only takes 2 hours from one end to the other. But we're sort of in the mountains a little bit, 5 minutes from the hotel. Nice little grassy park up, plenty of shade as well, which was quite nice for yesterday. And yeah, just down the road from the hotel, so we're going to go and see what it's like. And if you haven't noticed, Laura gave me and the boys a little trim up yesterday at the beach, all fresh ready. She's definitely getting better.
So we've arrived at Oasis Beach Resort. Everybody's here. Start a good day. Just got on the golf buggy to take us up to my mum and dad's room, and we're gonna have.
Fast golf buggy. I
look like I'm going to play golf now. So we're going to up to the room, and then it's a lot cooler today, so we're going to have a bit of a pool day. Kids are super excited, and yeah.
So one of the best things about being on an all-inclusive breakfast buffet. Happy days. We do love an English breakfast.
Oh, it's so cute, Richie. Can we take it?
No. Laura's found the kittens, the crazy cat lady.
Oh, I want to take it home.
A hotel with kittens.
We've got one more room. We've probably got enough room for another little pet.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I'm sure Luna would like that. Probably can eat a whole one.
Where's it gone?
First all-inclusive beer of the day.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone. So we've had nothing but hot weather since we've been in Corfu. The first day we have in our hotel, look at this. Rain.
My mum and dad have definitely brought the English weather with them. So it's raining outside, so we've come into the reception area. A little bit cooler today. Say hi, guys. Hi. Richie's loving life because he's got his beer on tap, haven't you, babe? Dad's happy.
He's always happy.
Because he's got me here.
He's got you here.
Not happy about the weather.
That's why we're sitting in the lobby. This is not what you normally do in We're hoping to be dancing to chocolate. Not happening. What you got?
Corn candy, popcorn.
Oh, nice. Make the most of that, boys.
How are you finding the all-inclusive, Fred?
All-inclusive vibes. I didn't think it'd take her long. She's been waiting for this.
So we haven't filmed too much today. Obviously I'm buzzing to see my parents. So we've come out this evening for a bit of food right on the beach. Really lovely setting, beautiful setting. And it's a bit like, I think it's about a 5-course meal, but they pick the starters for you and you have like little appetizers and stuff. So we're starting off with a pea soup, and I think then we get some mussels and octopus and stuff like that, and then you choose your main dish and your dessert. Everyone say Corfu. After dinner we walked up to the mini disco where Freddie was the first one up as usual. He pulled out some of his best moves before winning the dance competition.
So the winner is about to collect his prize.
That's it for this week, guys. I know it was a short one, but we didn't do much filming this week.
We have some good plans for next week though, so tune in to see what we get up to in Corfu.